Good evening all. We are at Rugby Through The Leagues Grassroots Day, but with a twist.
Yep, we're here to watch the Roslyn Park All Stars take on the Rugby Against Cancer team, aren't we, Ken?
We are indeed.
Yep.
So we are in London on a lovely, wet, traditional British day, evening even, to watch these two Titan teams go at it.
Yep. I think I can take the blame for this one because any game I turn up to at the moment, the weather seems to follow me, so I will take full responsibility for this.
Well, thank you for that. But we are hopefully going to get some content of the game, have a chat with the founder of Rugby Against Cancer, and try and catch some of these superstars that are turning out today, and hopefully put on a bit of a show for you guys today.
Absolutely, yeah. Been looking forward to this one for a while, Ken. So there's some really good players, and it's a fantastic cause as well. I think the lads are going to have a lot of fun out there, despite the weather. Just been chatting to a few of them about the 4G pitch, which I think is,
as they said, it's a bit of an equaliser. Being forward myself, I prefer a bit of mud, slows people down, and also when you get hit on the floor, you have a bit softer. 4G, no give at all.
Absolutely. Hello, it's Adam here with Rugby Through The Leagues. I'm here with Aaron Beasley, the founder and the brains behind Rugby Against Cancer.
Very nice of you.
I've heard good things. So yeah, so excited for tonight's event?
I was until the rain came in, but no, to be fair, we've been planning this for a couple of months now, and it's building quite nicely. Both squads are looking pretty stacked. So yeah, it's going to be a good, exciting game of rugby, hopefully.
Nice one. So you're the founder. Can you tell us a little bit about how it came about?
Yeah, so back in 2018, an old school friend got in contact. He'd been diagnosed with testicular cancer. So my mind, as it does, just wanders, and I thought, why don't we get some old school boys back together for a game of rugby against a local squad? But look, trying to get old school boys back together, now living abroad, living all over the place, big jobs, it was difficult. So I kind of called on the help of Sid Street, a Hampshire legend, to pull a squad together for me, and I put together a squad, and we just literally had one Saturday afternoon, got a pitch down in Southsea, expecting 100 people, and then 700 people turned up, and we raised $8,000 for local cancer charities. So, and then from then it is literally a bit of a blur.
Brilliant. Obviously, it's fantastic work you're doing. Cancer is something that I think, most people have been touched by at some point in their lives. Obviously, you mentioned you have. Have you got an idea of how much money you've raised over the years?
Yeah, so we actually had a conversation the other day. So since we started, I think we've hit just over £220,000. Wow. So in 5 years.
That's really commendable.
6 years, yeah.
Fair play to you. So you mentioned, obviously, you're quite involved in the Sevens circuit. Can you tell us a little bit about that as well, please?
Yeah, so obviously we played a lot of 15s previously, and then we wanted to kind of branch out and kind of raise our profile a little bit more. With the help of Jim Pearce, one of the other trustees, we managed to kind of get a sevens team together. We actually came here, this is our first ever tournament. We came down here in 2023, I think it was. Lost to Ealing in the final, but with a team made up of boys that had just met each other at 5 o'clock that night. So it was a good night.
Fair play. So obviously you're a player yourself. What position do you normally play in?
So I'm play at Portsmouth, number 8. But,
number 8,
yeah, slowly making my way forward. You see.
Fair play. I've actually turned out a few times for the Portsmouth vets, but unfortunately I haven't had my call up to the first team yet.
You probably get it this year.
I definitely won't, believe me. So any players we should be looking out from Roslyn Park this evening?
Look, the way the club is celebrating their boys who have had over 100 caps. So their side's littered with boys that have played National League rugby. Hugo Ellis at 8 was first team captain here for a couple of years, only retired last year, so he's a good one to look out for. But their squad's littered with class players, which is what we want, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Obviously, I know Rugby Against Cancer has got some real star-studded talent in the team. We've got Luke Wallace playing, haven't we? Any of those we should be looking out for, or is it just, again, the whole team?
Front row, no. Yeah, Lukey Wallace has put his hand up, and he's been a keen supporter of the charity for a number of years now, so it's unreal to get him in the squad. Tommy Bowen, who's been to the Olympics with GB on the 7 circuit. You've got boys that have, again, littered with boys that play National League. You've got National League top point scorer for a number of years playing for us. And then we've got boys that just, like myself, a competition winner with Make-A-Wish, just to get a run out of the heroes, eh?
Absolutely. So, do you know anything about how different a preparation for a game like this might go? It's got a sort of barbarian sort of esque feel to it, hasn't it? What do the coaches do to prepare for a game like this?
Look, I think when you've got two squads that are played at the highest level for a number of years, you don't really need to do much prep. We've been given the rules tonight, so uncontested scrums. Some of the boys are still playing at a good level, so to say the risk of injuries and obviously boring the fans, it's uncontested. We're just going to put a performance so the boys all know how to play rugby. They know how to throw the ball about and give the fans what they want.
Absolutely. Well, me and myself, Kent, here from the podcast, we are definitely fans. So, do you think the conditions might affect some of the showboating, some of the offloads this evening, or are you just going to give it a go anyway?
Absolutely not. Why not? This is the night to do it, right? So, but look, there's some big boys out there. This is perfect condition for them.
Yeah.
And the track out there, it's big, it's wide, it's pacey. So, hopefully, you get to see a few under the post as well.
So, how used are you to playing on a 4G pitch?
I hate it.
Yeah.
Absolutely hate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So whenever I normally play, I probably refuse to play on them. I did my ACL on a 4G pitch, so it's all a bit. But this one's actually quite well looked after. One of the best one through the league. So my little cameo of 5 minutes is going to hurt.
Brilliant. Have you got the Max Malins leggings ready for the 4G pitch? Or
I have to cut them at the sides, unfortunately. No, I don't wear tights.
Brilliant. Okay. Well, yeah. If someone obviously sees this and wanted to perhaps donate some money for this wonderful cause, where's the best place for them to go?
Yeah, we're having a website remade at the moment, so the easiest thing to do is follow us on Instagram. It's really easy, at Rugby Against Cancer. There's Just Giving pages, there's links on there to make one-off donations. We're at events all through the summer. If you pop on our Instagram, you'll know exactly where we are. Look out for the big pink and white gazebo everywhere you go, because we'll be there. And if you need to come have a chat, talk about it, find out more, we're happy to have that conversation.
Brilliant. Well, this gazebo has come in very handy this evening. I'm a big fan of it. And look, just keep doing the good work you're doing. Really appreciate your time, Aaron, and thanks very much for talking to us.
No, thank you. And I just want to say thanks to the other trustees and committee members. Without their support, this doesn't happen. So yeah, and thanks for everyone else who supports us normally.
Brilliant. Nice one. Thanks very much.
Cheers.
How are you doing?
I tell you what, they've got the best man.
Did you? Yeah, good.
No sprinting. Forward. Where's the organ? Oh, you got it. So I went the one that won't go.
Right, everyone, I'm here with a long-time friend, Grant Morris, Mr. RAC. We're at the game. How do you think the first half's gone so far?
Yes, it's been a good game. The lads been thrown together kind of on the evening. It's been interesting, but a lot of people expressing themselves. Kind of feel a bit like a Make-A-Wish winner with some of the names out here tonight. But yeah, it's been a good first half.
Yeah, I have to say, Jim Pearce Little Black Book has done quite a job today. And as we all say of yourself, Grant, have boots, will travel. You're probably one of the first names on his phone call for anything, aren't you?
I'd like to think so. I'm kind of running out of time, 44 next week. But yeah, any opportunity to put the boots on, hopefully only for a 10-minute stint, will be good fun.
Only 44? I thought you were older than that, mate.
Same age as you do, let's not forget that.
Grant, as I say, with the charity, you've done so much. Why is this charity so dear to yourself, or why do you put your heart on your sleeve for this?
I think, first of all, Aaron's a top lad. Helping him, representing the team at any opportunity is good. But for me personally, one of the big first things we did was big charity game for a guy known as the Pompey Pirate, my brother-in-law Craig Bryden. Unfortunately lost his battle, but fought really strong for a very long time. Apparently I'm just about to go on, so I need to cut this short. Love you.
Again, thank you very much for that, Grant.
Go on, Harry, melt someone. Not on. Turn over. I've got three. Wait, come this side. Come here. Wider, Mikey. Wider. Good lad, Mikey. Get off. Get off. Turn over. Blind. Push out.
Aaron, we were both not quite sure what the score was, but rugby was definitely a winner today, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely. After this, we'll get them to pan around, but if you just look around the scenes after this, it could be 0-0, it could be 100-0, but look at this. This is a great crowd on a Friday wet night in London.
Exactly that. Aaron, top the night off, a try as well for yourself?
Yeah, I'm not sure how I found that gap, but the old boy Grant's still rolling back the years and putting people away, so for fun. But yeah, no, it's good to go with the whitewash, especially in front of a decent crowd and the camera.
Exactly that. It was good to be here as well, see it for yourself. Aaron, you guys are doing an amazing job, raising lots of money. We want to help out. How can guys actually, or people, support the charity, fund it, help you guys go to the next stage?
Yeah, look, all charities find it tough to raise money and get support. Look, our Instagram, Rugby Against Cancer, give us a follow. And the biggest thing for us is we want to help as many people as possible. Cancer is a real taboo subject, and people find it kind of either embarrassing or really tough to talk about. But we want people to walk away from here. If there's one person that walks away from here knowing about what we do and reaches out for support, then look, all the hard work's been done.
No, mate, again, thank you very much for your time. Go enjoy the win afterwards, mate.
Thank you very much.
Hope we'll catch some more of you guys later, all right?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much.
See you, mate.
Ready? Hello, I'm here with Harry.
How you doing?
Very good. Did you have fun tonight?
It was great, yeah, great to run out, yeah.
Yeah, I think for the weather, the ball was being thrown around quite nicely, wasn't it, by both teams?
It was. I think a few of the boys who hadn't touched the ball in a few years were getting a bit worried when they saw the rain, the old windscreen wipers, but it felt all right actually. I don't think the forwards did too bad. I think it was more the backs spitting the ball up. So, yeah.
So, notice you're sporting a bit of an injury. Is that a long-standing one, or is that something you picked up tonight?
Yeah, I haven't played in 7 years, so I had a big knee injury. I used to play here, big knee injury, and this is the other knee that I'd done outside of rugby. So yeah, haven't got an ACL in here, but I thought I want to give it a go and get out, and just had a little bit of a twist on it, so nothing too bad.
Fair play, you did a good job then, considering.
Yeah, no, it's all right. It's good.
So I understand a few of the boys are actually playing tomorrow, aren't they? A few of the boys from your team are.
Are they? I think they're in. Again, we were a bit out of touch. Some of the older boys have come in, but yeah, meeting some of the youngsters, I think they are playing tomorrow. So it's a nice little warm up for them, you know.
Brilliant. So who reached out to you to get you involved in this, and what made you want to take part in it?
Yeah, so Powers, who's the Roslyn Park coach, kind of reached out to. Got a lot of the old boys in the group back in November and said they were going to do a charity match, and it's kind of first opportunity we've had as our playing group that had left maybe 4 or 5 years ago to get together and do something. And then when we knew what the cause was, and we had a few players recently lose ones close to them, you know, it just felt it was like a really good opportunity to get involved. And yeah, you know, I think the turnout from a lot of the old boys that have come down from all parts of the country to get involved, and the turnout this evening has been great. You know, it shows what an important cause it is for.
Absolutely, yeah. No, as a spectator, it was a real good fun watch. I'm sure it was to play in as well.
Nice close score as well. It would have been horrible if it had gone in one way or the other. You know?
No. So it seems so the Rugby Against Cancer team sort of pulled away a bit at the start, and then you guys came straight back in, didn't you? And then by the end of it, it was.
Yeah, I think we're a bit shell shocked at how intense it was at the start. Maybe a little bit, but no, I think both teams just played really well, and you know there was not too much niggle, but yeah, it was played in good spirits and some good rugby. I think it was as a spectacle on a Friday night with a few boys that hadn't touched the ball for a while. I think it was a good showing.
Totally agree. So one more question, because I'm sure you're gasping for a beer. Has this convinced you to get back into it, or is this a one and done?
I don't know. I think my wife and my kids might have something to say about it if I was getting involved. No, I mean I played down here for a number of years, and I love my time here, and I've got a few injuries to show for it, but just to get the opportunity to come out, you know, play in front of some family and friends that have come down, and just do it for a great cause has been great. It's been definitely. If I get the call to do it again, I definitely will.
Excellent. Well, yeah, really appreciate your time.
Pleasure
tonight.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Luke, thanks for joining us. How was it?
Yeah, it was all right. It's not charity games aren't my vibe, if I'm honest. I'm either 0 or 100, and charity games are like kind of 80%. Not my vibe, but it was fun.
Yeah, having that kind of barbarians, kind of bit of a laugh, bit of a joke. Probably said it's not your thing, but
well, when all you've got is tackling and breakdown, it doesn't leave much to play with.
But I say, great cause. I'm guessing Piercy's little black book came out, and he kept ringing until you accepted.
Yeah, unfortunately, I owe Piercy quite a bit at the moment. I've got my current job through him, so yeah, got some favours to call in for sure.
Fair play. So next charity game, I'm guessing you called out again as well then.
Sevens, no, not a chance. Maybe next 15's game, yeah.
No, brilliant. Again, apart from that, obviously, great cause. Is it something close to your heart, or?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it's close to everyone's heart. I think, you know, everyone knows someone. For me, it was my grandmother. But yeah, so it does. It gives you that extra bit of motivation, you know, when you're knackered, when the ball has been thrown around for the last 10 phases and someone breaks the line, it just gives you that bit of motivation to get back, you know.
Yeah, exactly that. You're obviously playing with your teammates, friends around you, but that loved one here with you or not with you or battling with it kind of gives that little bit extra energy to fight through.
Yeah, for sure. And I think, I mean, rainy night, we had a good amount of support down there as well, which is nice. People want to come and support stuff like this.
Exactly the same. Obviously, being on the pitch with people around, wet Friday night in the middle of London, must be quite nice to actually have that sort of support behind you.
Yeah, definitely. And even people that couldn't make it down, the amount of messages I got on Instagram and stuff saying, like, thank you for supporting the cause. Like, it's close to everyone's hearts, as you said.
No, brilliant it is, mate. But again, mate, thank you very much for your time.
No worries. Thank you.
For turning out.
Cheers, guys.
Have a good night. All right?